I mean, theory is okay, and it goes a long way, but to a certain degree. I mean, if you're in term one, then yeah, you can learn the theory and everything, but then you need hands-on experience, and that's exactly what the school does. We start with Super 16, and it's black and white, no sound, so we can just focus on the framing, the lighting, kinda, because it's exteriors mostly, and you work with camera with a discipline. And then term two, which I like to call boot camp, is a film per day for 6 consecutive days. And it's color, and for the first time you have to think about sound, but post. Everything comes in as much as we need every time to learn more. And then term 3, you get kind of that carte blanche of the documentary. So they let you go a bit, you know, amok with your ideas, and yeah, I want to make a documentary about that. You're more free with the camera, but it's more about getting your ideas more concise and solid. And then we go to 35mm in term 4 in studio. That blew my mind. I had no experience before school on film, and I had to DOP for term 4, and I was just, okay, I know nothing. What am I gonna do? But thank God I had Andrew Speller. He was our camera tutor for term 4, and he was just amazing. Step by step, exactly what we needed to know. Then in term 5, it was the same discipline, but we went digital. We went with the Arri Alexa, and I was camera operating. So again, it was as much hard work, but thank God we had really, really good teachers, Andrew, Harriet, and they were there for us, getting everything done, the studio, making it work, the frames, talking with the directors, the production designers, and getting all those procedures. Oh, I loved it. I think in my unit, term 5, we were 5, maybe. And that's a bit hard. There weren't a lot of people around to help us, because that meant that for 3 days we're building a set, and then we're shooting for 4 days in studio. Then it's 1 day that we have to strike the whole set, check out the equipment and everything, that everything is fine, and then go on location with no break. I remember fatigue just kicked in by the time we went to location, but you just have to power through it and get on with it, because that's filmmaking. But the highlight was that we went through it, because we were really close with each other, we were friends, we really believed in the script and everything, and we're like, no, we're gonna power through this, yeah, we're gonna get this story done, we're gonna make this film. The way critiques work here in school, they will always say why, and why that doesn't work for them. Because, you know, an appreciation of a film is subjective. So it's really important for a filmmaker and a storyteller to know what works and what doesn't work, and how people perceive a film. It doesn't matter if they're industry experts or blah, 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 and they're directors or editors or writers, they're still an audience. And they just saw your film. So it's that raw communication with an audience. Whatever you put into school, that's exactly what you're gonna get back. You have to put in the hard work, you have to keep your head down, and just hope for the best.